pick.
I think Timber are tied, right?
Ember?
Not crazy about the tide, but and if they aren't moving, if they aren't moving.
There was a point I made about Mineski, like why I thought they were very successful and why I thought they fell off. And when they were very successful, it felt like they had this core rotation of heroes for Moon. Like they didn't change his hero pool at all, if that makes sense. Like they would move everyone else around. Ice plays like
goodbye, Kyle. 1 point of Maldic is enough to ensure he's going to tick out. Jabs will get the kill from that.
very nicely done, but the entire point is like you can move those two heroes around. Like Bushi can be very flexible. Ice Mirana, like those are the two when they were dominating that he was playing all the time. It's like you got to give your mid player what he's very comfortable at, and they're doing it again.
Yeah, shards up. Mushi trying to cut his way through the tree lines. Hard time when he gets picked up and thrown back in, but the paralyzing cast. Mushi needs some space, but won't get enough. Chessie with those Lycan claws are able to reach just far enough to get the kill onto the safe laner of Mineski.
Double main. It's gonna be how Moon decides to move his hero around. That matters though. This mid matchup though is so interesting to me. But hold that thought as a bottom.
Shards into the telekinesis grab. Snowballs coming in too. Mushi not high on health as he tries to run away. The rest of Complexity can't get there. The paralyzing cast practically ravaging Complexity on the bottom lane. And the Maledict hit on practically all of them too.
That felt like the most fortunate
lane is jabs off to the left. But maybe Mushi finds his own target as Mu up on top. Okay, the Wave of Terror is going to miss. They're bouncing back out again. Maybe Z-Freak won't be so lucky. Caught in the trees with a Maledict. They'll save him with a snowball and goes back to the catapult. But in comes Moon. The perfect time to arrive. He'll find that kill.
He has two very, very active heroes, the Puck and the Bounty Hunter. Even Ice has the option to rotate in, and that's why we see in this mid lane, it's going to be Mu that makes the first rotation.
They're coming down for jabs right now. Paralyzing cast going to isolate Kyle, but no, bounced up to the Ancients, so he'll just snowball himself forward. Doesn't really find the targets. It's already
getting low though.
But this TA so low on life. The Maledict Pop still got one more hit. Will it be enough on it? And it will be. Jabs will find the tick out as Ice now chasing down Mu. Wherever you go, he'll go too. Unfortunately, can't go there.
But nobody's really leveled. Everybody on the side of Mineski is not being hampered by this rotation whatsoever, as in mid lane, this is the play.
Oh, the TP! No, doesn't make it out in time, went for the phase shift, just tried to dodge the stun. But Moon can't get out from underneath that tier 1 tower. Meanwhile, on the bottom, paralyzing cast, Chessie has triggered off dog form, but Ninja Boogie's arriving, so is Ice. They want their target, it's going to be the Dragon Knight. Swap back into the fight, and Mu will go down. So Puck for the DK. Chessie's ultimate also being burned, tempting the defense. And we're only 12 minutes into a cast with Blitz, and after my time off, and already he's in trouble. Timber Chain stolen by Z-Freak. Mu can't go anywhere. Again, this Dream Call will just hold him in position. No way for this DK to survive as Mu
built up. He has the highest net worth in the game. If he risks going in 1v5 and dying, it is worth it for Complexity to commit that many heroes.
Bushi, I don't think we want to start the Ancient Snack Farm now. Bounty Hunter in trouble. It's a full smoke.
Everyone's getting blown up.
Complexity, but the paralyzing cast making life difficult to move in, and here comes Ice, but it's already too late. 3 heroes down for Mineski and Complexity. Maybe now they can take this tower, but they have to push through. Both Mushi and I execute the draft.
Yeah.
But yeah, counter, predictable.
But at the same time, like Mineski,
oh boy,
how do you win a fight?
That's a lot of damage on Z-Freak.
Bushi.
For Limp instead. Is there a swap timing? Limp already used his blink, so here comes the magic missile. Meld is available, but then again, tracked up, nowhere to really hide. Paralyzing Cask and the Maledict and the Death Ward. They don't want to take any risk of getting close to these tier 3 towers. And then going to go into a Shiva's Guard. Be even more unkillable, because it's not like 30, like, he's walking around with 36 armor currently. With the 20 reactive armor charges buffed up. There's your Dream Call, catch onto the Templar Assassin. Do they have enough into the backlines? The DK, good damage onto Jazz with the paralyzing cast. It comes out. It's 2 down right now for Mineski as Mu looks for more, but Ice looks for him. The Chakrams slowing him down. The Maledict pops just too much damage, but the damage is also nice and high out from Chessie using these Necro books to work as Ice plays the Cliff game. They actually steal the Timber Chain. You've lost your shard, and Ice still wants more. But he won't find it. 3 to stop it, but as you said, like, this is what they were doing before. This is Complexity sacrifice. They needed to get that grab. Now they might get a grab onto Ice. Z-Freak Holds him in position. He can probably Timber Chain for the kill secure. No, Limp will claim it. Yeah, maybe they didn't see it in the nighttime vision. So Mushi starting his attack into the tier 2 tower. Ice is on the bottom while you've got Mu up on top, so we've still got that floating one from both sides. Trying to add pressure to the side lanes. There's a quick blink out. Limp happy to take the stun before it gets swapped in by Mushi, as kyle able to dodge out the attack. The Centaur Stomp is perfect. Mushi will go down. Aegis Immortal is triggering as Ice puts himself in harm's way. Mushi can't get out. The shards from kyle are perfect. And Mushi will fall 2 times. With no real answer to the complexity lineup, Chessie moves forward. He's chasing down Ninja Boogie, keeping him out of the play. But now they can turn around. The paralyzing Cask with the malediction, working with Ice. kyle can't run out of this one. He has to stick around. Sharkham's on cooldown right now. And Ice is focusing on Limp, allowing the puck to wrap up the Tuskar. But does he have much more? Ice wants to keep fighting. You got the small army from Lycan here behind Chessie to help him out. There's no more stuns available. A quick phase shift. Z-Freak's jumping up, looking for the real puck. Silence battling underneath the shrine, needs more mana, needs more life, has none of it. 4 heroes down.
It's the physical damage dealers on the side of complexity. They almost all have physical damage.
Like Meld and Deso do nothing. Move. Well, he got left behind. The rest of his team is coming over. Now the Shard's holding him in, but the malediction is on him. And here comes Ice with the Sharkrams. Tuskar caught in the middle of it, so say goodbye to your DK and probably your Tuskar as well. The Timber Chain doesn't connect, but it won't matter when Mushi is just throwing out the right. I always just look at Mineski and like even when the panel is sitting there and they're all just saying, you know, complexity lineup's good, complexity lineup is good. There's just something about the Mineski aggression which just unsettles a lot of teams. And just for that pure reason alone, no, you don't want to count him out, but then you're buffing him up with the Bounty Hunter. Here we go again. Tuskar snowball up. He'll take the stun. Can't no way to really dodge this one. So Track Gold starts to free flow. They have a TA trap in this time.
Yes. They really needed that the first time around. The fact that Mineski were able to just sneak that.
Complexity Smoke's already broken. Moon jumps in. He's looking for the target over on Chessie. Ice is there. The isolation onto Mushi. He gets the BKB off and into the invis. And wait, no he won't. The Necro units have to stay in close. Mushi has to die to Chessie. No, he doesn't see him. The Necro books it and keep up. So Mushi will be able to escape. And Ice is in there to try and capitalize. If he can find the moment. Jabs and stuns. They did most of the work. Mu, snowball protection is there from kyle, but in they come. Mushi keeps the battle going, bringing down the shards, bringing down the heroes. Complexity in way too deep. Complexity fully tracked up. All 3 players are. So Mineski have the choice. Do they push? Do they hunt the kills? Do they go for more? They hunt one of the kills down. Limp will die up on the top. Tacos, why not both?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
If they have buybacks, like if you're, because obviously on Mineski, you're not entirely sure. If you're one of those teams that are crazy and you constantly ping out the Bounty Hunter track hold, but
you may not care considering DK's Dragon Form's on cooldown. You know the Lycan Form's on cooldown too.
Oh,
and
Chessie.
Now they get a Dream Coil out.
Nice combo.
And the snap. Goodbye, Chessie. Lycan's dead for 70 seconds with no buyback.
Most welcome.
Oh boy, that could have where he can come back as late as possible. He needs to pressure this bottom area even more, because if you get into a position where you just have to get into a high ground fight, it's going to be so awkward because you can't kill anybody at this point.
Yep. At least Z-Freak's able to slow it down by taking in the creep wave with both Soul and Chakram, as well as that Fade Ball, but there's the snap. Exactly what they look for. Mu is instantly dead. The buyback comes in. Limp's already burned his BKB, looking for the target, but the jump line. Chessie down to half-life. Not what he was really looking for, but maybe with the spill damage from Mu, they're really clustered here. Mineski, they're trying to retreat, but they're just splitting up the fight. As you said, with the 4 stars, how can really Complexity get the upper hand on positioning? They're going back in again. The Death Ward creating space. The double Chakrams. kyle, no way up to safety, gets sliced in 2 as they go in deeper. Mineski, the buybacks here for Complexity. Mushi, the Aegis Immortal will finally pop. The Bounty Hunter will die in the back line, so 1 support down. Can they get much more? Limp is battling Jab, so yep, there goes the secondary support. But Ice, the big frontline tank with Moon and Mushi by his side. Keep the pressure on at Complexity's top racks. Not only under siege, but in ruins. Z-Freak is trying to slow this up, but Limp's not ready to fight yet. He doesn't have his BKB. He's tracked still in the back lines. They want a good target, but they don't really have one. They go now on towards Moon. Limp held in place just by the Dream Call. They're pulling him down. Limp battling against Moon. He needs more, but the refraction charges. They all get taken out by the Chakram. Complexity, they're losing way too many heroes. The second lane of racks is totally... It is 31,000. No deceiving. Experience as well is was a little bit shy of that. It's about 27,000. The 3-man dream call into a straight up swap. Jesse evaporated. The only thing you see left of him is the fluff from his back. Here comes the paralyzing Karsk a little bit further forward, and Z-Freak move. They can't go anywhere. Limp's protected by his BKB, but no level of protection will protect Complexity from this. This is GG. Mineski will take the game with, oh boy, Complexity all day.
We were debating if it was a wolf or a dog, but it's a ghost. I appreciate the light chuckle.
I